This is a nice song for grandparents. It's dedicated to grandparents. It's by the Judds. It's called Grandpa. It's in E, so you can play E, A, and B, or you can capo up to 2. And instead of playing E, you can play D. Instead of A, you can play G. And instead of B, you can play A. So it's in the same key if you want to play it that way, which is easier to play. But the reason I play it E, A, B is because it's got a really cool introduction little fill thing. So I'm going to show you how to play that a little later in the song. So therefore, I'm going to play without the capo, but you can play, if you want to play along with us and just play the capo 2, then your E is D, your A is G, and your B is the A chord. Okay, so here we go. So here's the song. It's a pretty one. It's just a simple little picker thing. You can strum or you can pick it. I think it's great picking. Grandpa, tell me about the good old days when sometimes it feels like this world's gone crazy. Grandpa, take me back to yesterday when a line between right and wrong didn't seem so hazy. Lovers really fall in love to stay, stand beside each other, come what may. Promise really something people care, not something they would say. People really bow their heads to pray. Daddy really never go away. Oh, Grandpa, tell me about the good old days. And then this third verse, second verse, and the third verse exactly first as same as the first. Okay, so that's how the song goes. Here's the little fill part at the beginning. Okay, it's the first part of the fill. There's 3 parts of the fill, but the first part of each of the 3 parts is the same. So you start here. You're going to play the G and the E strings. So I'm putting my second finger on the G and my third finger on the E. So you're playing G and E strings, and I'm using second and third fingers. So I'm playing E and G and E at 2. I'm going to slide up to 4 and back to 2 again. So if you can do that with one pick, that's great. So you're picking 2, the second fret on G and E, sliding up to 4 on G and E, and back to 2 on G and E. And then you're going to pick them again, both open. So here you go. Okay, 2 to 4, back to 2, all one pick, and then pick open, and then pick them again on 2. And then you play your A chord. So here's that whole thing. Now you do the same thing, except you're going to end up on the E chord this time. Okay, this time you're going to do the same thing. You're going to end up on a B7 chord. Okay, then you're going to do it one more time. And you end up on your E chord. Now, let's do that one more time. Here's your slide into the A, slides into E, slides into B7, slides into E. So here you go. Okay, now to finish that off, after you come back to E, you can add this. You can play single notes, which would be 0, B0, G2, G1, D4, and then D2. So here's that little part again. Okay, we go open B, G2, G1, D4, D2. Okay, or you can use double stops. You can play this. Now I'm going to play E and B, open, B and G2, B and G, 1 G, open B, D and G, B 4s, and then 2 on D, 1 on G. So it's a nice little, those are called double stops, and you can play it that way. So here's the single again, which is fine. Here's the double. Whoops. Double again. So any of that would work. Okay? So let's run through that introduction one more time. This is the introduction, also as the end of at the end of each chorus. That's cool. Okay, let's have the judge sing that. If you want to play along with the D, with the the capo on 2 and playing the D, I'll play that second time through with that on, okay? Or the third time, probably the third time, because we'll play 1 and 2 the regular way and play the third time with the capo on, okay? All right. So Naomi and Winona, just see it's Naomi and Winona. Let's go ahead and sing your song here. you can't do the little lead. Okay, so here's the same song with the capo on. So you can play it either way. It sounds great. It's a very simple song. It's a great song that the grandparents really love. So it's a fun one. All right.